Good morning. It's Tim Seymour. It's Friday, the last day of the month, and markets are reasonably quiet. You had some tough numbers last night in South Korea, the market down 2.4%, but China flat, down 16 basis points, India up 31. Taiwan down 70 basis points despite the strong tech after hours in the U.S. Into Eastern and Central Europe this morning. First off, Russia's moved to positive along with crude after the U.S. GDP numbers gave a shot in the arm for expectations that there really may be some industrial growth coming out of this country, despite the fact that the dollar is strengthening. Turkey continues to trade well on the currency side. Markets overall flat when you consider the currency implications. Into Brazil, opening up big this morning, 1.21%. Currency stronger. So after what had been a real move down, starting to see some flow back into Brazil, starting to see some of the big caps actually have some value. We came into this year being very concerned about valuations. You may have some more compelling reasons to own Brazil outright here. Into South Africa, down 48 basis points. The currency 39 bips stronger. They had some trade numbers which indicate that the rand may be undervalued here. In other words, a trade balance that's very positive and very positive longer term for the second half of this year in South Africa. It's a market that we like a lot. If you look at the headlines today, the big news is probably that India has raised their reserve requirements for their banks from 5% to 5.75, and that was a bigger move than had been expected. To the extent that inflation in India is as big a problem as it is in China, it's something we've been worried about, and I think we've said all along that China, India, Brazil are the places where you're going to actually see the concerns about inflation come faster and be dealt with faster than you will in the rest of the world. U.S. numbers this morning, again, mentioning the GDP came in very strong. That is giving a nice boost to markets this morning. S&P is up about 8 points right now, and after a disappointing close yesterday on the Bernanke nomination, which was mostly technical, I think you have room for the markets to rally a bit today. Last day of the month. Thanks.